Well, business is booming for a local gun safe and vault manufacturer, and Zanati Armor tells us it has a direct correlation with recent national and local events. KWWO's Danny Miskell joins us here in the studio to explain.
Abby, as we reported Friday, Governor Reynolds signed a pair of gun bills, one of which no longer requires Iowans to have a permit to buy or carry a gun. The new law comes on the heels of a pair of mass shootings across the U.S. For Zanati Armor, these events and more have had a direct impact on their production.
So historically, when there's a Democratic administration, that's always been positive for the gun safe sales.
As well as any time there's talks of gun control legislation, businesses like Zanati Armor statistically will ramp up production.
I think people start to think more about gun safety and being responsible gun owners, and we always try to promote that.
These are easy-to-assemble modular safes, featuring double steel plates with 3/4-inch chrome-plated deadbolts. So if someone tries to cut the hinges off these doors,
or the door is not going to come off.
That's a crucial element many responsible gun owners are looking to invest in, especially in a climate where gun laws are being reviewed at the state and federal level. Risk can always be minimized behind closed doors.
Because I think the main thing is if someone breaks into your house, you don't want them to have access to your guns. Another huge thing is your children.
It doesn't matter which side of the fence you're on as far as owning guns and gun control or whatever. I think everybody can agree that gun education is good and responsible gun ownership is good, and that means locking them up when not in use.
For gun owners like Travis, he believes with or without a permit, the new gun bills require more responsibility from people who plan to purchase or carry a gun.
It's important, I think, for everyone that has guns to keep them secured, and whatever form that is. Doesn't have to be one of our safes, but they need to keep them locked up.
In the case of private sales, permits and background checks will not be required, but it's still a federal crime to sell a gun to someone who isn't allowed to own one. Abby?
All right, Danny, thank you. And the new laws take effect July 1st.